Hi guys, so today's dinner, I'm doing this on the fly because you can tell the way that I'm presenting myself. Anyway, we're just making mashed potatoes, but I thought since I'm doing mashed potatoes, super easy, so I will show you how to do mashed potatoes in the Instapot. So what I did was I peeled and cut up, for me, it's just the potatoes I had, so I think it was like 6 potatoes, not very big, but anyway, I peeled them, I cut them so that they are about, I don't know, 1/4 of an inch to half an inch thick, and all I'm going to do is put them in the Instapot. I'm missing the action shot, so putting them in the Instapot, so here you go. That's what they look like in the Instapot. And then I'm going to spread them out and then just cover them enough with water. Let's see. And like I said, I do it so that they are all covered with water, so I'll add a little bit more water. And then all I do is I add, I'm not a measurer, so I would probably say 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of water, and that's all, or water, I'm sorry, 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. So there you go. So they're all covered now. Here I will show you, these are the little spices that I made for, well, here I'll show you on my fridge. These are the spices that I made I don't know, a couple months ago. So it holds all my spices. I have them labeled. They are, I think, 4-ounce jars, and I just fill them up, and then I have magnets there so that I can just pop them on my fridge. Easy for me to grab. So anyway, actually that I was supposed to make some of those for Bonnie, and forgot about it until just this very moment. So I want to say I was gonna buy them, these I was gonna buy them, I think it was on Amazon or somewhere, and they were like almost $200 for like 24 of them. So I made them, I want to say, oh, you're like, you need an action shot of me putting salt in, but I want to say that I made them for $40, just making them myself. So anyway, I like it, and again, I can just pop it up there and it sticks. So here we are with the Instapot. Let me change my thing here. Let me turn you around. Again, this is what happens when I'm not prepared. So we have the Instapot. I'm going to, sorry, I'm moving things around my kitchen. Gonna plug it in. Easy peasy. Obviously, again, the lights come on. I'm gonna put the top on, and I'm going to make sure that it is set to sealing, not venting, but sealing. And then I'm gonna come up here, and again, I almost use manual for everything, so I'm just gonna put manual, and this is what you use to adjust your time, and 8 minutes. And then it will start on its own, and the pressure will start to build up probably in about 10 minutes. So yeah, it probably takes the amount of time as if you boiled them on the stove, but to me, it's just less mess. Once these are done, I will scoop them out with a strainer, empty the water, put them back in, and then I can just mix them all up in the Instapot. So we'll be back. Hi, I am back, and I can see that the timer is going off. So what I'm gonna do for the mashed potatoes is I am gonna do a quick release as I drop everything in the kitchen. So I'm gonna do the quick release. Let that steam come out. And then what once the steam is out of there, I am going to drain the potatoes, and then I will put them back in the pot. I don't think you guys need to see me do that, so I'll be back. Okay, we are almost done with the quick release. the steam is getting less. And again, we're going to be watching. This is how you know if the pressure has been released. So we're just going to watch that. Oh, and back here, this container here is actually removable, and it'll take some of your extra steam. So you can pop that off and also wash that. So here we go, counting down. I'll take that off now and show you, but it's an easy, you just kind of pull it that way, and like I said, just wash it out every once in a while. A lot of times people don't even use it, but that's why your counter gets wet and sloppy. So, okay, there it goes. That means the pressure is released. Said before, I am going to drain these potatoes and put them back in the pot. Okay, so I'm back. So here are my strained steaming potatoes, so be careful you don't burn yourself, and the empty pot. I don't have the timer, you know, the heat on or anything. I just use the residual heat. I'm going to show you one of my favorite tools, a couple of my favorite tools. So I actually use this huge scoop spatula. I got it like $7 on Amazon, but I think I have seen them at the dollar store or Dollar General just for a couple dollars. But it's nice because it's nice and big, and it's easy to scoop and strain at the same time. Here is my potato ricer. I take the potatoes and I put them in there and I just squeeze, and then it rices them out to really fine. Then I also have my crisscross, I don't know, it's a Pampered Chef thing, crisscross masher, which I think I'm going to use tonight, because the ricer is great for super smooth potatoes, but sometimes I like a little more texture to mine. So that is what we are going to do. So I've returned the potatoes to the Instapot, and I'm just going to add a couple other ingredients that I have here. I tried to measure things out so that I could make this hopefully quicker than the last video. So I'm just using 1/4 cup of butter. I put the butter in, and again, I'm using my masher, so I'm mashing and melting the butter at the same time. Sometimes you want to grab onto the pot with pot holders, or that's what long sleeves are for, just so that it doesn't spin. So with this up and down motion, and because the pot is already hot, the butter is melting very quickly. So, okay. The next thing that I'm going to do, okay, here's a little secret. I am super cheap. If you haven't met me, hi, I'm Stacy, super cheap. I like taco salads at Wendy's, and it comes with a lot. Chili, salad, chips, salsa, and sour cream. It's like a 3-meal for me. I'll eat the chili and the salad together. I never eat the sour cream, so I keep the sour cream in my fridge, and then I just use it usually for my mashed potatoes. And so 2 of their little containers that you get with the taco salad equals about 1/4 cup of sour cream. So you have that. And then I also eat the chips and salsa later. That was lunch yesterday. So again, I just kind of put it in there, mix it up. I use just 1/4 cup of butter. Again, this is kind of a small amount for our family. And what you hear in the background is our Alexa. So her timer is going off. Just one moment so you don't hear me yell at Alexa. Yes, when you come to my kitchen, you will always hear an array of sounds, because we're cooking pork chops and chicken on the grill, and I'm also doing some asparagus. I'm grilling some asparagus in the oven, so I had to put the timer on for that. Okay, so mashed it up. I like to put, I don't know, about 1/2 teaspoon of garlic in. Sometimes I like to put fresh garlic, but not today. I'm in a hurry. I like pepper, so about a half a teaspoon of pepper, and then also salt, which I have to go back and get my salt. So do a little sprinkle of salt. We're gonna mix it up, and then I'll show you what it looks like, and then we're done. So here, let me see. And again, this is a masher, but I also use it as a spoon. So you can do this in all different types of amounts. And again, there is only 3 of us. So I only did a few potatoes, so it's gonna look really empty. But here you go. Here is finished product. There's the mashed potatoes. Sometimes I'll add cheese. Sometimes I will add parsley. It just depends on what I'm in the mood for, but we're pretty basic. And I see my family literally standing at the sliding glass door ready to come in. So I'm gonna go. Have a good